Hello folks, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Threepwood, our Dwarf Hunter, and Truffles, our little piggy. We are on the WoW Classic Era server, Mirage Raceway. Hope you are all super well. I am doing pretty good, thank you. Since we last spoke, I have moved us over obviously into Elwyn Forest. Let me just get quite like that as a possible little thumbnail there, and then just one that's a bit more zoomed in. There we go. But what have we done in between? So I did the rat kebab and follow-up quest. So we've got those rat kebabs now from the deep run tram while we were heading over. And also I went to the auction house and I just bought us a few little bits. It's all really cheap on here. There's not lots of stuff on here because obviously it's a classic era server, so it's not as popping as like an anniversary server, but there was still some nice bits. So we've got a bit more spirit, a bit of stamina and intellect, a bit of agility there. So yeah, just a little bit more powerful. New weapon as well. Twin blade, axe of the monkey, 3 agility, 3 stamina. I think that's really good for our level. I didn't actually look at guns. I could have possibly got us a better... Yeah, I didn't think about that. I should have looked at getting us a better rifle. Anyway, we are back in Elwyn Forest, and we are heading straight to the east because I'm pretty sure they're all west quests. Yeah, west. Yeah. So, yeah, we've got to go do Princess, hand all this in. So we've still got a fair bit to do in Elwyn, and we are level 12. Apologies for the lighting not being usual. My lighting setup is set up for recording in the evening, so if I can record when it's daytime, it can often look a bit funky, so I do apologise about that. Yeah, but anyway, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, this is Threepwood, and what we do here... Oh, there's another person. We do... And there's another person. We do chilled out, relaxed, comfy playthroughs, leveling journeys in World of Warcraft. We do some other stuff as well, but that's sort of the bread and butter of it. We try and go for that comfy, sort of cozy, conversational vibe. I often call it comfy and conversational gaming. Sort of that's the Mid-Ventures brand, I guess. So if you're interested in that, and that's the kind of stuff you're looking for, welcome. And I hope you stick about. If you want to stick about, a subscription always really helps, but no pressure to. And for all of you who are continuing to come back, thank you so much. I had a lovely World of Warcraft stream yesterday. We played one of my Horde characters on a PvP server, and we ended up getting into a few little scraps. But we were leveling with one of my friends, and there was a lovely little chat going on in the chat. New viewers, older viewers, friends from real life, all getting on lovely. And yeah, it was really nice. So I appreciate everyone who comes to hang out in the live streams as well. It's Thursday, nearly the end of the week. I'm actually quite tired today. I've had a very busy day. Very busy work day. So it's nice to chill out to some World of Warcraft. So yeah, let's go and do Princess first. We may as well. It's on the way. And then we're going to go do all of this stuff up here. We've got to do Bundle of Trouble, which I never like doing, because I can never see the little sparklies near the tree. But we'll give it a go. Oh, there's Defias here, yes. I think we might actually have to come back and kill these guys for their bandanas at some point. But I think for now... Yeah, we'll do this first. Okay. Oh dear, my ammo's not in there. Please put... Yeah, okay. We're going to have to be careful now. We might lose Truffles again straight away. Oh, he leveled up just in... Wait. No, he leveled up and then he died. Oh, God. Poor Truffles, honestly. need to get him natural armor. I think that is... Oh, we're not trained in this. That's not a good idea. Let's just do a quick fence strat. I'm sorry, Truffles. Okay. Here's some milk. And then we'll res him again. Okay. We'll cast Men Pet. We'll give him some ribs to eat. And then we can get out of here. That was completely my fault. I realised I hadn't loaded my shot into the actual ammo pouch. But we're back going. Going on, moving on. You'll have to apologise if I keep looking off screen. My dog Louis, I've talked about him many times over the years, or the year now. He's a little grumbler. He likes to look out the window and grumble. And sometimes that turns into a full-on, like, howl.
Go with honor, friend. For the Alliance. Be careful.
So I'm just getting ready for the potential big howl, because it always scares the flip out of me. And I can't shout because he's not looking at me. He's looking out the window. He was born deaf, so I can't. If I try and even shout now, like Louis, there's just like nothing there. He is a cutie though, my little baby boy. Okay, I think was he on camera on the stream yesterday? I think some of you met him. Yeah, he was. Yeah. Okay. This part of Elwyn, the east bit, I don't know why it annoys me more than other areas. Like, I love Elwyn as an area, like one of my favourite comfiest, coziest places. Oh dear. But I think it's a mixture of things. The Mayorlocks are quite difficult. I don't like the Bundle of Trouble quest and stuff. So yeah, it's not that I don't like properly dislike it. It's still an awesome area. I just don't like it as much as the rest of it, I would say. Okay, now the reason I might enjoy it a bit more this time is that we are over leveled, well, slightly over leveled for this part of it. If you're doing this at level 10 or God forbid level 9, you know, the Mayorlocks are really strong. You've got bears and wolves everywhere. It's very easy to get a bit discombobulated. Pets don't have a talent tree, do they, in Classic? It's all done through beast training, yeah. Any hunter people who are knowledgeable of Vanilla Hunter, please like give me any advice. How can I get Truffles to? How can I train him in other stuff? And I know I have to train other pets to learn those and then transfer them over. But if you've got any suggestions on what to get and how to do it, I would really appreciate that very much. Let's grab all these bits.
You need something? Farewell.
Yeah, there it is. Bundle of Trouble. There's one. So the way I try to do it is I scan with my mouse across the bottoms of the trees and look for it to like flash up. Oh, there was one there, I think. Or was it there? There was something. There it is, yeah. Okay, so we need 8 of these and a couple more burrs. And the wood. And we need to go, over here and discover Rolf's fate. So, a viewer, Lorik, you mentioned, you left a comment, because we've been talking about games. I casually mentioned Roller Coaster Tycoon. You said it's one of your favourites, and you wanted me to talk about it a bit, which I happily will, because it's also one of my favourite games of all times, and I've got some very distinct memories of it. If anyone's new to the channel as well watching this, one of the things I like to do when talking about games is a lot about like where I was in my life at the time and whether that game was important to me and all of that kind of stuff. So yes, I think my first run-in with Roller Coaster Tycoon was on that same holiday in Australia, and I very much got into it. And I wasn't particularly good at it back then, but I think I spent most of the time on the first level, Forest Frontiers. But very quickly I became really got into like the simulation side of it and the strategy of the financial and all of that stuff. And what happened after that is we obviously came back, and then later on in the school year in our computer lessons, or what in the UK it's called IT, information technology, our IT teacher, who was a gamer himself, I think wanted to try and implement Roller Coaster Tycoon into his teaching, maybe just an excuse to play Roller Coaster Tycoon. But they kind of they sort of meshed in like financial planning and business, almost like business studies as well, into it, about managing your roller coasters stuff and all like that. I think it may have been later on in the year, where like exams have been done. But I remember playing that more then and like learning, like fair play to him, learning more about the sort of the financial side of it and all that. And then I kind of just played it on and off for like years, like just. I never really played Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 or 3. I played a bit of 2, but yeah, mostly it was the first one. And obviously that's gone into a love of like Planet Coaster and all of that stuff. But the reason that it's an important game to me is in 2009 I went to university or college, and I didn't move far, but I lived in the city centre of Liverpool in these big student accommodation blocks. And the people that I lived with were great. The whole floor, not just like our little area, but the whole floor was lovely. And we had a great time together. But I was a bit different to the rest, to a majority of them, I would say. Not all of them. There was some like gamer, geeky guys there as well. But like, there's the whole freshers is what we call. I don't know what the word is. It's whatever the phrase is for like your first year at university or college in America. It's not sophomore. I think that's second, isn't it? Your second year, whatever your first year is. And there's the whole like, and like I enjoyed going for a drink and going for having a good time and stuff like that. It wasn't like I was being like, no, I don't want. I just want to hide in my room all the time. It wasn't that. But I think also naturally just being a bit of an introvert, as much as I like socializing, it does tire me out. Like it drains me, and I need that time on my own to revamp and stuff. So I've got a lot of memories of sitting in my tiny little room in student accommodation. It had pink walls for some reason, and it was tiny. It was nice. I kept it nice, but in the evenings when there wasn't much to do, and like often you'd hear like shouting because it was like a big block of like almost like a big tower block really. And, I'd close the windows, close the curtains. I had my very basic laptop, which luckily did run Roller Coaster Tycoon. And I was just getting into watching YouTube. Like, it was still quite early back then. In 09, it's been out for a few years, but it's when I started to sort of... I think before that, I just thought it was just a place where people put random videos. It's where I started to find, like, creators and stuff. And there was this guy called Pitching Ace 88. I don't think he does stuff anymore. I think he, like, has, like, a big family and does all of that stuff now. But he played Roller Coaster Tycoon. And I used to watch it. I used to watch it on my phone, I think. Would I watch it? Maybe watch it on my... No, because I don't think there was a YouTube app back then. Maybe there was. Or I had it on my laptop behind, minimized, and then I would play Roller Coaster Tycoon into the wee hours, and very comforting and like just like once again like an escape from the busy world. And yeah, that's why it means a lot to me. I go back to it, I would say about once a year, and do a playthrough of it just because I find it very fun. And yeah, I love like Planet Coaster and what that's become. It's a shame that Planet Coaster 2 isn't in a great shape at the moment. Hopefully they patch it and build it up to what it could be, because it is a great game. Same with Planet Zoo as well. I love those management games where you can be creative. Okay, we're getting through this pretty well. We've got one more bear, which is over there. I think what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to go put truffles in the stable, and I'm going to come and tame a bear at some point because I'm pretty sure they've got like natural armor or something, which I could give them just to give truffles a bit of a boost. Okay, we've got all our so we're all done for them. Brilliant. So we need 2 more pieces of wood, and yes, we need those red linen bandanas. Now we could go to the wizards up here, but I like to usually go to this farmstead here. And then yeah, let's just keep out for any wood on the floor. We'll keep scanning. There's one. And we're looking for a number 2. Oh. Hey, there's one over there. Awesome. So we can go hand all of that in. That wasn't too bad at all, actually. I think it helped, yeah, being over leveled, just things go down a bit quicker. Righto.
Safe travels.
Okay, I'm going to just do a sell. Now, this is a bowyer, and we haven't been able to go to Darnassus, obviously, because we haven't been able to go through wetlands yet, because it's high level. I know a lot of Night Elves do the wetlands run at low level, but we'll wait for a little bit before we head over there. But eventually, I think I would like to use a bow. Yeah, I think... But there must be a better gun somewhere that we can get. For sure. Okay. So we sold some stuff there. Who are you? General and trade.
What can I do for you?
You only sell light shot. Is that correct? It is correct. Okay. We've still got enough of the medium shots. That's fine. Let's go to God Thomas and hand this in. Ah, this is nice. Very relaxing. One of my favourite areas. I know one of my buddies, Gaia, you know him from the Happy playthrough. Good friend of mine. He was making a joke in the stream yesterday about how much I love the the starting areas of low level WoW, and it's like, I know it is a bit of a meme, but I genuinely do. Like, I love low level WoW. It's the coziest. Like, it's just the best. Okay, we're gonna get to level 13 here, which is good.
Go with honor, friend. Be careful.
Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Oh no, there we go. Okay. Okay, we've got to deliver Thomas's report. We've got to come back here eventually anyway, so we're not done yet, but we've got another point. Maybe we should look at getting endurance training and... Yeah, because, yeah, I think we will do. I do want to make him just... I just want to be able to send him in and just know that he's going to be okay. So I just had a text there about my about a delivery that's coming soon. Alrighty, so we need 6 of these. It's nice doing this without competition on the anniversary realms. There's often quite a few, but also they spawn a lot faster. Okay, we've got 2 people here. That'll be fine. We'll cast Mempet. There you go, Truffles. Oh, the drop rate on these bandanas can be a bit hit and miss. A chance to use this freshly sharpened blade. Oh, what level are you now, Truffles? You're level 12. Okay. We're a little bit... Yeah, we're in a bit of a dead zone here. One sec. There we go. Grab this chest. You never know what's going to be in there. Nothing. Nothing. Then again, it's linen and healing potion. That's pretty decent, to be fair. Okay, 2 of 6 so far. Actually, let's go to you instead. And you can go over there. Got a little green there, very nice. Is there some over here? I can never remember. Yeah. Four of 6. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there slowly. Come on, Tobias Bandit. Drop your bandana. You did, thank you. Okay, and then there's this guy's back in here. Let's see if they're going to be kind enough to drop their bandana for me. They are. Very nice. Let's get out of dodge. Go hand this in. Yeah, I think it's going to be thick-hide and improved revived pet. And then, yeah, Unleash Fury is very important. All of this is good, really. Oh, I've gone a bit far. Timid. Yeah, it is a really good tree beast mastery. Oh, we need to give our truffles a little feed. There you go, sir.
King's honor, friend. Be careful.
Okay. Oh, I hate the red linen shirt. Look at that. It's so red. Far too red. I'll put that on. Alrighty. I think that might be us. About half an hour coming up, yeah. I'm going to head back to Goldshire. Hand those bits in. We've probably got one. I think there's another Murloc bounty quest to do down here, which we will do. Finish up Goldshire and start Westfall next time, I think. Is that the plan? Is that the plan? No, you know what the plan is? I'm going to stop recording here, and I will be back in a moment in Goldshire, and we might just do a few little bits here. But yeah, I will speak to you guys in a moment. Okay, we are back in Goldshire. Let's hand this in.
Be careful, or the Alliance.
I'm going to accept all this. Was there another one? Oh, Elmore's task we don't need yet. So yeah, I thought we would at least go just a few extra minutes. I think we'll just head to Forest's Edge to hand some of these, and we need to hand in the Princess quest actually. So we'll go down there first and do that. And then we'll move on from there. I do appreciate you guys joining me on this adventure. And thank you for answering the poll. I think we're going to go with a Tauren Warrior for our possible TBC character. I think that will be good. It's obviously a long-term project. TBC is still far off. But it will still be a lot of fun. And we can obviously start leveling him early. There's no reason not to. But whenever the TBC changes come in, like I said, still a long way away. But when it does come in, it's just a bonus because you know they add a lot more.
Well met. Farewell.
Usability, I guess, is the word for it. For
Safe travels.
especially like a protection warrior. We can gain a little bit more rage. It's just there's a few tweaks to it that make it easier. I'm going to turn my camera off because it's got to the point in the day where it's really making my head go like bright orange and everything else dark. So, but I'm still here, I promise you. Yeah, so as you can see, we've got this other hand in over there and Bounty and Murloc. So we've still got a few little bits to do around Elwyn. I might do this off camera and then maybe next time meet you in Westfall, maybe early Westfall. Probably a good shout. Maybe we can give Hogger a go, and then we can end the episode here. It's our little buddy, Threepwood. So, wanted Hogger, yep. And Westbrook Garrison needs help. Now, there's a follow-up quest for this, I believe.
Need help? Light bless you.
Yes, Riverport Null Bounty. Yeah, cool. I'm not going to focus on that. I think I'm going to just try and get Hogger for the sake of this episode. And then we'll leave it there. But now, he is an elite. But I think we should be okay. We're a bit over-leveled. Not massively. I think it's still a yellow quest, yeah. But I think we'll be okay. I mean, we might lose truffles in the oh god. That was, if there was anything to pull, it's not a whole camp. I think they're going to run away, yeah. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, let's just deal with this. We'll be absolutely fine. And then we'll do a men pet. Okay, and then we're looking for Hogger, who's right there. Okay, let's go. Let's put some men pets in. Oh, nice big crit there. Put another men pet in. Into the auto shot, and we're going to be absolutely fine. Amazing. Oh god. Oh god, someone's bloody outrunners trying to come in for the truffles kill. No, 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 no. Okay. You okay, you okay, buddy? Yeah, okay. There is Hogger. That's quite a cool shot as well, with like Hogger done in front of us. No, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. There we go. Right. Guys and gals, thank you so much for watching this episode of The Adventures of Threepwood and Truffles. I really appreciate it very much. Hope you've had a good time with us today. Stick around for more. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye for now.